Have you guys ever wondered how to make pocket folders? And I mean like pocket folders that are laminated. So you could either make them regular folders, pocket folders, dividers, or anything like that. And I didn't know how to make them for the longest time, but I finally figured it out. So I thought I would share with you guys if you guys want to start making your own folders and laminate them, whether it's for your planner or just like a cute little cutesy thingy, or whatever you want to use it for. I'm going to show you guys how to laminate something that's like folded up and you still need like that piece where you could put something in it. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that today. So first I ended up purchasing this design from the Silhouette Design Store. Let's see who this is by so I could show you guys so you guys can get it as well. It's by Michelle Renee, design ID 42297, but I will have it linked down below for you guys as well. Once you open that on your computer, on your Silhouette program, it looks like this, and I just sized mine to be 4.9 this way and 9.59 this way. It also came with a little card, which I ended up doubling and then just creating a perforated line in the middle because I'm doing like a little folder inside a folder. But first thing first, we're going to cut this pocket card. So I'm just going to place a sheet of paper onto my cutting mat, and I'm going to tape it down because this is not that sticky and I'm still trying to use it because these mats can get expensive. So I'm just going to tape down the corners so that nothing flies off of my page while it's cutting, and that I could get, you know, the actual thing that I'm trying to get cut. Then I'm just going to put this into my machine. And now for the cut settings, I'm just going to cut it on heavy cardstock. So my heavy cardstock setting is a speed of 9 and thickness of 33. You may not need it this thick, but you just need something thick enough to cut through your paper. And then I'm going to click send to Silhouette down at the bottom, and it's going to start cutting. Once it's done cutting, you're going to just take it out of the machine, and you're going to have something that looks like this, and you could just pop it off of here. And it should come off very nicely if you had your cut settings perfectly, just like this. So before we start folding, I just have to make 3 of these. So I made a pink, a green, and an orange one. Now I'm gonna use this thing, like I told you guys, I just made it like a little pocket folder. This is gonna be on white paper, but you could just use the card. It comes with like a regular card, just regular this size, but in the pocket folders that I made, you could also fit a regular index card size. So like I said, I'm just going to do this on white paper, so I'm going to stick a white piece of cardstock. And then on the same cut settings, I'm just going to have this cut again. Or, well, not again, but you know what I mean. Then you should just end up with something like this that has a perforated line in the middle, and these are like nice and easy to fold. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold these, and then with my bone folder, I will have everything linked down below. But I'm just going to make sure that they're very nicely folded. And then I'm just going to put those aside. Now with these other guys, these guys are a little trickier to fold because it doesn't have that many dotted lines in between. So what I do is take out my scoreboard. Again, I will have this linked down below for you guys. But here is my scoreboard. And I'm just going to line up the dotted lines onto this edge right here. And then I'm just going to score it where the you know, where the dotted lines are, and this will just allow me to fold it a little bit better when we go to fold it later. So now I have a line that looks like this. Now you could clearly see that I scored it, and that's where I'll be folding it. Alright, so once I have all of these scored, so now I could go ahead and fold them. Now I'm just gonna do just that. Now I could fold them nice easily, and I'm just gonna fold all of the lines. And again, I'm gonna use my bone folder to make sure that these lines are like nice and crispy. And then the same thing with this flap that goes up. So then I have a nice little pocket folder, and here on these little flaps, I'm just gonna put some double-sided tape adhesive. Once I have that down, I'm just going to push the top down and press down to make sure it's all taped. I'm gonna do the other 2 that I have as well, and I'll be right back. Now I also created some of these things, so they're just like nice calligraphy names, and I made them to fit the what am I saying? Made them to fit, where is my file? Made them to fit this thing right here, so I just like made sure that they would fit. Obviously it's gonna be 1 per pocket folder. But I'm gonna print this, and then I'm gonna print, it's like, this is like a print and cut now, so I'm gonna just print that on sticker paper and have my machine cut this. Now I have my pocket folders, and I just have the names cut out now. So I'm gonna stick these onto each one of these pocket folders. The pink one, I wanted this one to be for this person. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, so there's one so far. So I got the 3 pocket folders with the names now. Now I'm just gonna use these thermal laminating pouches by Scotch, and I have this Scotch laminator as well. I will have everything linked down below. This was like $18 when I bought it, so it's fairly cheap and it works well. So I'm just gonna take one of these out, and I'm gonna put down 2 of these cards into each pouch. And we're gonna like double and triple laminate it because I want this to be fairly thick. So I'm just gonna put it in like that so that I have space to cut in between. And we're just gonna run this through the laminator so it goes bottom down, and then it just laminates for you. Now, because I want to double and triple laminate these, I'm just going to take another laminating pouch, and we're just gonna put the whole entire thing inside of it again. So I'm just gonna put the whole entire thing inside. And we're just gonna run it through the laminator again. So now that I have all of my laminated pieces, I am just gonna take it and cut it down. I'm leaving like a big kind of edge only because I know that the kids at school, since I am making this for school, I know that the kids at school are gonna pick at it. So I am leaving quite a big edge, but you don't have to do this. Just cut off any excess lamination that you don't want. Then what I'm gonna do is just take this corner punch because the edges are, you know, pretty sharp. And I'm just gonna take that and around all of the edges on this thing. And now I got super awesome, nicely rounded edges. Now, here is a step that you guys have probably all been waiting for because, I mean, I showed you how to make the folder and that's all easy peasy, right? So now the part to make this an actual folder, because everything is laminated right now. See, it's no longer like a folder. So I'm just taking an X-Acto knife and I'm just gonna cut through the lamination and kind of look at where the design was. And I'm going to make sure that it's cutting through both of my laminated sheets. Once that is cut through, you're gonna end up with something that looks just like this. So you have like a little pocket, and now I could put in my little cardstock in here, just like so. And there you go. There's my beautiful little laminated pocket folder, and it just looks so cute. So now I ended up with these super cute laminated cards. They're nice and durable. You could use the same technique for any regular folders, and you just cut it off or cut out the middle, just making sure not to cut through the other piece of the you know, the cardstock and everything like that. But yeah, this is how you would make your pocket folders or any folders, and if you want them laminated. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to make these pocket folders, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!